Okay, so for the glute bridge drive, we're gonna either use a machine like this. This is the Arsenal. I really like this piece of equipment. The Nautilus is right behind me. If you don't have access to a machine, it's fine. What you'll use is a barbell with plates on each side, and you'll put your back on a bench, okay? There's two really different ways to do this. The first way is gonna be more glutes. The second way is gonna be a little more back. So before I kind of show you how to use the equipment, or with the equipment, I want you to think the first way to do it, you're gonna have your back here, and you're gonna think about wrapping your hips underneath you. Okay, so you can see here my chest stays frozen, and I'm just using my hips to drive. And we call that a posterior tilt of the pelvis. The second way to do it, which is gonna get a little more low back, so if you have low back issues, obviously stay away from this one. If you wanna build your lower back, this is fine too. Your chest is gonna go along for the ride. So you can see here my chest rises and it drops. Okay, and this is gonna get more low back, a little less glutes. And then the first variation, pure glutes. Okay, so I'll lock in. Feet under my knees, maybe a little bit closer, depending on where you feel it, right? Trust yourself, find a position with your feet where you're gonna feel it. They're gonna be about hips width apart and feet about under the knees. From here, I'll lift off. I'm gonna go with that wrapping effect, hips underneath, the first variation. Pick something at the wall in front of you and stare at it. And again, your glutes abduct your knees. So think about pushing your knees apart a little bit. You'll get a little more glutes. The second variation is gonna look like this. More low back. So whichever one you're more comfortable with, stick with. That's good.